You ever look at your own content and think, this does not feel like me at all? Even though you followed all the rules, you picked the right hooks, you even threw in some mindset hashtags, but yet when you read your own content, you can't help but thinking, who even talks like this? If that's you, I see you. And in this video, I'm breaking down exactly what it takes to build a personal brand that you actually feel good about. And spoiler, it's not about posting more. Let's go. Why your brand feels off. So I'm sure this will be very unpopular, but it's true. Most personal branding advice out there is made for extroverts, people who enjoy being the center of attention. And a lot of consultants out there, they hand out copy-paste frameworks that make you look good on paper, but not really like you. So I spent almost a decade in this personal branding space, studying what resonates and what quietly misses the mark. And there are 3 misconceptions that I keep seeing on repeat. Loud doesn't mean aligned, polished doesn't mean personal, and visibility is not the same as connection. So if you ever altered your voice to sound credible online, you've already fallen into that trap. Because here's the thing, branding for visibility is one thing. But branding for connection and conversion, that's a whole different story. So here's what I want you to know. Your brand is not broken because you did it wrong. It's broken because it's not yours. So let's go to work. I call this the 3-layer gut check to reconnect to your brand. It's scary accurate and it's only 3 questions. Here we go. Are you talking to people who get you or people you never liked to begin with? Does your work light you up or just make you look legit on paper? Does your content sound like a text to a friend or something that you'd write in a job application? So usually most people get stuck right here in the voice, because after years of sounding professional, of fitting into the corporate box, many forget how to actually sound like themselves. It happens more than you might think. So how do you stop second-guessing your voice, right? Well, I said it once and I'll say it again. That's where brand archetypes come in. Because when you've been shape-shifting for years, trying to make yourself palatable or marketable, you start losing touch with what really lights you up inside. And brand archetypes are your map to find your voice again. You know, the one that makes people stop the scroll and think, oh, that person is the real deal. And the wild part, that part of you is already there. It's just buried under all the things you think you're supposed to say. So if you are currently in that situation where you have been already rewriting parts of your website or even a post for a few times, then let me leave you with that last question that will get you unstuck, at least for today. And that is, would I say this to someone I actually trust? Not your random colleague, not your boss, or your imaginary LinkedIn audience. Someone who really knows you. If the answer is no, you are trying to impress and not to connect. So give it another rewrite, but this time take out a messenger app or a piece of paper and a pen, whatever it is that makes you feel like you again. And hey, if you want a brand that doesn't just look good, but actually feels right, then don't forget to grab the personal branding checklist. Inside, you'll unlock your individual personal branding roadmap. So no, this is not surface level blah blah or vanity metric stuff. These are the real steps brands are built on. I'll link to it in the description of this video. And if you found today's video helpful, then hit the subscribe and the bell button for more videos on personal branding coming your way. Take care and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.